Okay guys, I know it's not fun. You have to check your blood sugars every day. But the reason I'm smiling is because there's a better way to check your diabetes without pricking your fingers every day and less painful. And you can do this as many times as you want without pricking your fingers. Coming up. Right guys, so the reason I'm smiling is because this makes me happy. I don't have to prick my fingers every single day. How do I do that, you might ask? I have this machine right here, or this sensor. I attach this in my back here, and I can wear that for 14 days, and I can check my blood sugars as many times as I want in the day, and I don't have to prick my fingers. And this is way less painful than pricking your fingers. I'm gonna show you how to wear this, or how to attach this to the back of your arm right here, and show you how to use that. So first I'm just gonna open it, and this has this thing right here, which is it's kind of like the lancet that we use for pricking the fingers, but this is where you put the sensor and you put it in the back here, and it's gonna attach to your skin, and it's gonna stay there for 14 days. Now this right here is the sensor. So what I'm gonna do, so you can see, I'm gonna first, let me unscrew this. So you can see, this is how it looks. And I'm going to remove this. And now I'm gonna attach that to here. So you see this little line right there, it has to match with this. So that line right there matches with that line, you see? Put it in, and now you have the sensor, and it has a needle in there, but trust me guys, this doesn't hurt a bit. And I can tell you that using your lancets and pricking your fingers hurt more than that. I can guarantee you that. At the beginning, when I saw that needle, I was a little scared, but then when I used it, I was like, oh, I didn't feel a thing. So I'm gonna use an alcohol swab. I'm just gonna clean this area right here. Stand up a little bit, and I'm gonna let it dry. Now the trick to this thing is relaxing this, kind of like dangling a little bit, and let it like dangle like that. Because if you do this and you put pressure on your arm and it gets hard like that, you might feel it. But if you relax and then you just find a spot that you want to do it, and then you just push, and that's it. I didn't feel a thing. As you can see, that's the device that is attached to the skin. And now I'm gonna use the machine, which is kind of like one of those regular meters that we have for checking every day, but this is what comes with that Freestyle Libre. And I'm gonna click on Start New Sensor. As you can see, it says there, start new sensor. I'm gonna click start new sensor. I'm gonna do that, and you hear the sound. Now it says you have 60 minutes before you can check your blood sugars. So after 60 minutes, I can, every time I want to check my sugar, all I have to do is this. And because this, I put it like way up here, when I wear a t-shirt or anything that covers my skin, nobody sees that, and I can still use this to check my blood sugar anywhere. And I don't have to be in front of people like pricking my fingers to find out, you know, how high or low my sugar is. This is very convenient. 14 days, and you don't have to be pricking your fingers. I check myself even like in the middle of the night if I wake up to go to the bathroom for whatever reason. I quickly check my sugars to see how I'm doing in the middle of the night. Sometimes when I check, it's really low and I have to go and, you know, have some juice or whatever. But this is more convenient. And what I usually do when I go to see my doctor, I give my doctor this and they check this. This is like, it keeps track of your sugars, and it's like having an A1C checkup after, you know, a few months, because it tells you the average in the day, you know, the average of how your sugars are, and also by day, 7 days, 14 days, it tells you the average of all the checks that you have. So I would suggest use this as, if you get this, use it as many times in the day as you can, so that you manage better. Because the more data you have, the more information you have, the better it is to manage your diabetes. Freestyle Libre, please go and ask your doctor to give you a prescription. Now I have a prescription for this. My insurance doesn't cover everything, so I pay about $75 for 2 sensors, which is 14 days, about a month, almost a month. And let me tell you, it's worth it. I don't have to prick my fingers. Sometimes when I do prick my fingers, when I used to do that every day, I used to do it many times in the day, and sometimes my fingers were getting hard, they getting calluses for all the pricks that I were doing in the day. So sometimes I wouldn't even get blood coming out of my fingers. And what I usually do, I use 14 days in one arm, and then I use the other arm, and I switch in between. So there you go. You don't have to prick your fingers. This is convenient, less painful, and it's gonna make your life easier. Gonna make you manage your diabetes a lot better. I guarantee that. Okay guys, so the 1 hour is up. Now I'm gonna show you how to use this machine to check your sensor, the one that I put in the back here, and you'll see how easy it is. I press this button and it says whatever it says in there. I check. It's 194. It's a little high because I had dinner like half an hour ago. But I can do that as many times as I want, and I don't have to be pricking my fingers. Again, Freestyle Libre. It's why I'm happy, because this right here saves me time from getting the machine ready to prick my finger. All I have to do is this, and I can check as many times as I want in the day or night or any time I want. It's gonna save you time. It's gonna keep you in check. And by having more data, checking you more throughout the day, you will have a better sense of how well you're managing your diabetes. If you check only once a day in the morning, sometimes it could be really good in the morning, but you don't know what's happening in the day. And it's better to always check yourself at least 3 times a day. With this, you can check yourself as many times as you want, and you can do it all day long. And the more data you have, the better it is for you to manage your diabetes. Thank you for watching. Go and get this and put comments down below. Let me know if you already have one. Let me know if you went to your doctor and you got one. But please do yourself a favor. Get the Freestyle Libre and stop pricking your fingers. It's not fun. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna remind me telling you this. Take care. Until next time.